So the divination practice is actually also much deeper than you can think. It develops your mind and develops your clairvoyance. So when you work with when you have a question and you pull out a rune and you think how this archetype of the rune, how it relates to your question. And when you do it, you're like building fractal pathways of thoughts that you connect one to another. And accordingly, your brain also develops, because when you have new ideas, new thoughts, also you build new neural pathways in your brain, and that makes your brain grow. So they say that the brain stops growing in 20 or 30 years. So yeah, it stops growing if you're not developing it. If you are working to develop your brain develops and grows through all your life. So this practice allows you to gain insight and information. Also, we will perform a act of creating a rune set. It's optional step. If you want, you can participate in it. So the practice gives you all the needed instructions. How can you approach this? How can you create an intention? How can you perform this sacred ritual of going into some kind of a local nature woods area? How you can honor the spirits of the woods and make the offerings to them and receive a very powerful piece of wood for your set of runes. So next we will also create a divination cloth that you will use for rune divination. It's also a very convenient way to work with runes, because when you pull out your divination cloth and then you put some symbols onto it, so every time you do it, you will immediately transfer into this changed state of consciousness, because there's just a pattern in the brain forms when you pull out your divination cloth, and immediately your subconsciousness receives the command that a divination ritual will now happen. So it helps you to be better in divination and helps you to get into a deeper trance state. So also we will pass the initiation ritual into runic practice. The work is with the three Norns. Those are the beings of the Norse mythology. The three Norns, they live in the roots of the world tree Yggdrasil. Their names are Urd, Verdandi, and Skuld, and you can simplify them as the beings of the past, present, and future. So you make contact with these beings, make offerings to them, and then address them when you perform the divination. So they help you to gain the needed answers for you. So yeah, I will also share many runic spreads. The main goal of runic divination as a practice is to learn how to diagnose negativity, how to find out if there are any problems or roadblocks. And the other very convenient use of runic divination is to check if the runic formula that you selected, will it be safe for you, will it bring the desired result. So very, very necessary and practical usage for the runic divination. Also, another very cool thing about runic divination is when you do runic divination, your knowledge and understanding of rune increases. That also improves your rune magic. So yeah, runic divination is a great tool on your spiritual evolution. So as I said, how we can use runic divination, the main practical methods are to diagnose any negative energy, negativity, curses. If you're, for example, approaching a magical operation, first you do this analysis and diagnostic. So if you see there are any problems or roadblocks, then you use rune magic to heal it, to cleanse it, and to remove any obstacles towards your goal. Well, another one practical usage of runic divination, that is to check if the selected runic stave will bring the desired result, if it will work safely, and if there will or will not be any side effects. And of course, guiding such a tool that you will be able to help to navigate your life and destiny just to communicate with your subconsciousness in such a way. I honestly think that everybody must master some kind of a method of divination, because it provides really a great help in your spiritual path and in your healing process.